Welcome to the diverse world of US Visa, your passport to experiencing the rich tapestry of opportunities and experiences that the United States has to offer. Did you know there are about 185 types of visas to the United States? My name is Patty. Welcome back to my channel. If you're seeing my face for the very first time, I share content around immigration and business. Please stay tuned in this video as I unravel the various types of visas to the United States. Without further ado, let's get started into the video. Whether your journey involves establishing a new home, pursuing education, engaging in business ventures, or simply exploring the wonder of this world, there is a visa type that suits your purpose. Please do well to always check on the latest information on the US website so you can keep abreast with the latest trends that is happening around. I'm going to be inserting timestamps or chapters in this video so you can choose which category best suits you. And also we're going to be stratifying this video into 4 parts, part 1, 2, 3, and 4. Please, you want to do well to watch from part 1 to part 4. I don't want to put all the information in one video because it's going to be so confusing. I want something that is going to be short and also straight and precise so everyone can grasp what I'm talking about. Without further ado, let's get into the visa categories. There are about 185 types of visas to the United States of America, each of these visa categories serving its own purpose. These visa types can be broadly categorized into 2 main types. We have the non-immigrant visa and the immigrant visa. Each of this one, I'm going to be, like I said, we're going to divide it into 4 parts. Non-immigrant visa, we're going to have 2 types of videos, that are 2 separate videos. And with the immigrant visa, we're going to have 2 separate videos, making it 4, so we don't tend to mix things up too much. So what is non-immigrant visa? We want to get the point of what non-immigrant visa is all about. Non-immigrant visa is mainly issued for short-term stay, e.g. tourism, study visas, employment-based visas, and also for business. This is what non-immigrant visa is for. While immigrant visa, on the other hand, is issued for people who want to move to the United States permanently. These visa types are typically for family-based relationships, investment, employment, and of course, maybe some special categories. Sorry, people, I'll be looking so much on my computer because I have my script right here. But however, our focus for today for part 1 and 2 is for non-immigrant visa. Please, if you've watched up to this point, please do not forget to smash that subscribe button and also like and share this video. The first non-immigrant visa is the tourist or visitor visa. This is categorized under B1 and B2. I've been talking so much on the B1 and B2 visa category on this channel. The B1 category is issued for those on visiting the United States for business purposes. The B2, on the other hand, is issued for those who wish to visit the United States for tourism purpose or for medical purposes. This category is termed the B1 and the B2 under the non-immigrant visa. The second type of non-immigrant visa to the United States is the student visa. This visa type is issued to individuals who wish to pursue their education or vocational trainings in the United States of America. Under this visa type, we have 3 types. We have the F1, we have the F2, and we have the M1 visa type under the student visa. The F1 is issued for students who wish to pursue their education in the United States. The F2 visa is issued to dependents of the F1 visa, meaning maybe your spouse, if you're migrating to the United States and your husband is issued an F1 visa and you wish to come with your family or your wife, the wife will be issued an F2 visa because the F2, you are the dependent of the holder of F1 visa. And the M2 visa is issued to those who are coming for vocational training or education only to the United States of America. Okay, now we're done with point number 2. Now we are moving to point number 3, the third type of non-immigrant visa to the United States. People, it is very important for you to know the visa type to the United States, so you tend to choose what works best for you and choose the one that really works. We are going to be talking more about these visa types on this channel. I'm focusing more on the United States because that is where I resonate around with a lot. So I'm going to be sharing a lot on these types of visas. So we're going to be breaking them down bit by bit so you get to understand. But more importantly, before you migrate here, make sure you watch from part 1 of this video right up to part 4 so you know exactly the type of visa category that best suits you. All right, let's move to point number 3. The third one is the exchange visitor visas. Exchange visitor visas. The exchange visitor visas are targeted to those who participate in exchange programs and some type of practical trainings and employment in the United States of America. These visas are divided into 3 types. We have the J1, the J2, and the Cure 2 visa type. The J1, I'm going to be looking at my computer so I read it clearly. The J1 is intended for individuals participating in approved exchange programs such as work and study program, research holders, scholars, research scholars, and also cultural exchange programs. And also we have J2. J2 is issued to dependents of J1, just like I explained with F1. So if your spouse is coming under a J1 visa, the wife, if you wish to accompany your husband, you will be under the J2 exchange program. The Cure visa is mainly for cultural exchange programs. So the Cure visa is for participation in certain international cultural exchange programs. These programs are designated to provide practical training and employment and allow program participants to share the history, culture, tradition of their home countries in the United States. So please, like I said, do well to make sure to know what type of visa category you fall under so you can be in a good spot to apply for this. Guys, let's microphone check. Okay, it's all good. I just want to make sure everything is good. I don't want to record this video and we have to go back all over again. The fourth type of visa is the investor and the entrepreneur visa type, mainly called the treaty trader or the investor visa. Let me go back to my computer. This visa is mainly issued for individuals from countries that have a treaty of commerce and navigation with the United States and wish to engage in international trade or invest in the United States. Maybe you want to do your business, you have an idea, you have a business idea, and have the capital, and you wish to invest in the United States. This should be the type of visa category you fall under. So we're going to be breaking down what E1 is because we've talked about E1, E2. We want to differentiate both parties. We want to differentiate them. What is E1 and what is E2? E1, which is called a treaty trader visa, is specifically designated for alien business owners, business managers, employees who are required to stay in the United States for prolonged period of times to oversee or work for an enterprise that is engaged in trade between the United States and a treaty country which qualified the treaty trader for the E1 designation. That is what E1 stands for. Now we move to E2. E2 visa is mainly for treaty investors. The E2 treaty investor visa is mainly available to an alien who is a citizen or a national of a treaty country who wishes to enter the United States solely people to develop and direct the operations of an enterprise in which he or she has invested or is in the process of investing a substantial amount of capital. Specific criteria must be met to qualify for such visa. Of course, you need to qualify. So there is a little bit of difference between E1 and E2. So you want to make sure you fall within these categories that I've enumerated. The last one for today, people, please, again, if you've watched up to this point, please help me and support by just watch and click that like button. It will tell YouTube people love this content and they'll push the video out as you've been amazingly doing for other videos. And that is why I had to take out the other components of this channel. I had lifestyle vlog here and travel. I had to do a separate video. I had to create a second channel for my lifestyle and for my travel vlog videos. Please, I'm going to leave the link to my second channel in the link below, in the description below, sorry, so you can do where to subscribe, please. The last one for today is interesting. The last one for today is interesting. We have the media and the journalism visa. Media and journalism visa, we call it the I visa, letter I. Yes. What is media and journalism visa type? Back to our computer. The media one or I visa are mostly for representatives of the foreign media, including members of the press, radio, film, print industries traveling temporarily to the United States to work in their profession, or educational media activities, maybe essential for foreign media functions and so on. So if you're a journalist, if you're a filmmaker, and all of that, you want to consider this I visa type to the United States of America. People, that is not all for today. That is not all for now. So in the next chapter, or in the next part 2 of this video, we're going to be enumerating the other 5 or 6 types of non-immigrant visas to the United States of America. You don't want to go anywhere, as that is not just the only part. We have part 3, which now will dive to the those who want to relocate to the United States permanently under immigrant visa. Thank you so much for watching, people. I love you guys so much. Until part 2 of this video, bye-bye.